You know, it's that serious when you have to rush home from work to catch the latest episode of Blue Lock. It's really like that. That's exactly what I did today. And I usually don't work on Saturdays, but you know, sometimes you gotta fill in for a coworker and stuff. But extra pay, right? Right? And talking about extra pay, we are now at the one off match, which will determine who gets to move forward with the top 6 players to face off against the U20 players. Mind you, U20 are the closest to being national players within Japan. So this one game rides on everything for the remaining 29 players in the Blue Lock project. So we'll see who moves forward or who gets kicked out of the project, who can move forward. And you know, same thing, same day, new year, same me type stuff. All right. So without further ado, let's get into Blue Lock Season 2, Episode 2. Team B. Oof. The assassin and the ninja. Who's the assassin and the ninja? Dang, A gotta face how like 4 of the 5. Oh, from each team with okay. Okay. Isagi. Ooh. Who is this character in the back? I swear to God. Killer. New player. Yeah. Wow. Oh, chicken. Oh. Oh, I'm scared. But, oh, y'all look like y'all could be brothers. Oh. See, he can get along with everybody before they get on the field, bro. Yeah, and then y'all get on the field. Oh, yeah. And then you turn into a whole menace. Yeah. They really look like they could have been brothers. When's this? Okay. Oh God. Jesus. License and registration. What do you mean by that? Nah, the other guy, what's his name? With the pointed head bag. He's dangerous. I forgot about Chigri. What? When did he get there? Nah, he gonna take the goal for himself. Uh, Yo, what is wrong with him? Oh, I knew he was gonna be the most dangerous. Nah. No, don't do it, it's all you. Don't do it. He knew. He read you. Mm. Oh, you're average at that. You're not supposed to be touching people. No, your hand is on the ball, bro. Yeah, you could. Mm. Oh. Here he go overthinking again. Pass it to the blue head guy. He's gonna steal it. He's gonna weave through y'all. He's a descendant of a ninja. Wait, what? What have you done, Bryn? How you calling them half runs? Stop look. Stop looking. Oh, that thing he did in season one. Yeah. He got the same ability as you. Yeah. I forgot he got the same spatial awareness as Yoichi. Stop overthinking. do it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Yoichi's gonna be able to. Yeah. What? Yo, what? Oh, oh, he managed. Oh, dang. Yeah. Yeah, because you're overthinking. Fall back. It's going. Oh. Where do you come from? That's on Shindo. Why do you. That was on Shindo. Why? What was the point? That was not for you. That was for Rin. And what has Nanase been doing this whole time? Like, have no expectations for this season. Have none in terms of the animation. If anything, just enjoy the story for what it is. In all honesty, and I can't even really get at the workers either. At the staff, I know they're doing the best that they can, but like I would have said, like if we wanted to see some stellar animation, I think personally, Blue Lock is more preferable to go to production IG. The same people that worked on Kuroko no Basque. If you never watched Kuroko no Basque, I'm imploring you to go watch it today. Series started in 2012, ended in 2015, and quite frankly, for over 10 years anime, it does have better animation. Like, if you want to get the same tone in terms of aggressiveness, excitement, just drama in a sports series that also gets you hype, then it's family member, it's cousin, but it's dealing with basketball, is definitely Kuroko no Basuke. I'm trying to put people on to Kuroko no Basuke. You will enjoy it because some of the same voice actors you hear in this series, you're going to hear it in Kuroko no Basuke. Baro, Aomine. That's all I gotta say. Kunigami, Kagami. Kuroko, I don't think we have Kensho Ono in this series. I don't think we do. We probably do. Probably. I would have to look that up. But in all honesty, like I said, I probably would have preferred Blue Lock to be with Production IG. In all honesty. I think probably they would have had a healthier schedule, and definitely these scenes, and I know it's a lot of thinking and then gameplay, because Isagi Yoichi, last name, first name, is a major thinker. So you're going to see a lot of the times where he's going to be overly thinking about each play he makes before he decides to make the play. He's trying to fit the puzzles, trying to break down the puzzles and then regroup them together to make a whole new picture. So they will focus on that. But gameplay wise, yeah. I would say if to get into Kuroko no Basuke, look up Rakuzan versus Shutoku. You could look that up, or even Seirin versus Toho Academy. Amazing. Like, a lot of those matchups between those scenes were amazing. Animation wise, Shindo. Shindo is Shindo. I can't. That's all I gotta say. Shindo is Shindo. Okay. And it's really bad. Like, I do like where Hiyori and Nanase, it's like you have that gentle trio. On field, Isagi is a menace. But outside of that, I hope they become best friends outside of Blue Lock Project. Because I can see those three getting along, being like the best of friends. Like, do you not see the camaraderie between those three? And they all are all shades of blue. Okay? Like, I want him to be with them. Like, those are his friends. And then you got Bachira, and then you got Chigiri, and just those guys. And I know Kunigami got kicked out, but bring back Kunigami. And that's it. That's your 6 tuplets. Is it? Yeah. No, it's 7. I don't know what the word is for 7 sides, but you get the point. But yeah, it's showing Karasu and Otia, the ninja and the assassin. Isn't that the same thing? Because a ninja is also an assassin. But I guess what they're trying to say is assassins sneak attacks on you in your blind spots, even though a ninja does that too. But a ninja is fast and nimble on their feet. So that best describes them. And obviously they're big, so they're very sturdy. Like we see Karasu, he's very sturdy, and he's someone that gets on you in your weak spot. That's what an assassin does. And then you have Otia, who is a ninja. So he's basically Chigiri, but better. Okay, because remember, at the end of the day, Chigiri has a knee injury, and this is his last shot. So he's pushing himself on an injury. Now, talking about injury, they did mention that Shindo, that unless he was referring to Isagi, Isagi is the injury, is the wound, meaning that their whole team is not as whole as it is because he's the weak link. So he's basically the what's that something ankle, right? So Isagi is the one that Karasu and Otia is going to purposely target, because they know that, one, he overthinks, 2, his weakness is very visible to everybody. Obviously, Chigiri, being his previous teammate, knows this very well and will exploit it as well. And then obviously another weak link, even though they didn't say anything, is the incompatibility between Shindo and Rin, because those two are hotheads. Those two only think about themselves and how much goals they can score, while the other team is like, okay, we know our weaknesses. And mind you, the two who's the most dangerous on the team are very, like, the whole team of Team B is very laid back, aside from Chiguri, right? I would even say Chiguri is like the most explosive type of person. He's also laid back, but the majority of Team B is very laid back. And yes, they still do care about themselves, but they're willing to put that aside and use their strengths to go forward. But Team A now, we have the two biggest obstacles, number 1 and number 2, Mr. Shindo and Mr. Rin, who only thinks about themselves. And while one is very calculative, the other is impulsive. So they're just going to be knocking heads until Yoichi does, I think it was something similar to one of the matches with Baro in there. And then he just used it. It was the match where it was the match where they had to take each person off a team that they favored to make a team of 5. And then he used Baro and made Baro start questioning himself. Like, yo, I gotta go past. I think he's gonna do something replicant to that moment what he did with Baro that made Baro say, nah, I'm the king. Get out of here. And then he scored his goal last season. So I think he's going to try to replicate that same type of tactic that he used against Baro. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. But given the fact that, like, Rin and Shindo kind of have that same mentality that Baro has, I think we may get something similar in nature. But again, I knew to expect this of the animation. I'm trying to watch this and I'm like, it's glaringly obvious. I can't even brush it off. It looks professional slideshow, but animation wise, I just wish, truth be told, in all honesty, I wish they didn't do the movie. Because then they could have had more time to focus. Because more likely, and I'm more likely 110% sure, that the same team that is currently working on season 2 is the same team that was working on the movie. They burnt themselves out and are able only to do what they can right now. And it's affecting it. And we're still going to watch. But I think, because this is still this is their biggest project, and this is probably still a relatively new studio, we're probably less than 10 years under their belt, I think, and they are going to make a season 3, regardless of what anybody says. It's a season 3. Unless this does so poorly that there's no season 3, but there's going to be a season 3 given how popular the manga is. They take their sweet time. I don't mind waiting until 2026, in all honesty. I know some of you might say, no, we don't want them, we want next year. I don't mind 2026. I really don't mind. Because remember, this is going to end up this year, and 2025 is in a matter of weeks. I don't mind till 2026. Let them take all the time that they need. Because by then, massive improvements. Unless they do a Wit studio and move to another studio. Like they did with Attack on Titan. They moved this, and I'm not saying to Mappa. Preferably, I would prefer Production IG. In all honesty. Unless they do that. That's like probably the worst case scenario, but at the same time, good case scenario. But nonetheless, if you are a manga reader, how do you feel about this episode? Of course, no spoilers, but if you are anime only like myself, how do you feel overall about this episode? And what are your predictions for next week's episode? The links are in the description box for you guys to go check out, and full video will be on my Patreon. And I'm Kimmy-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!